Now, according to the Treasury Department analysis produced this month, the Trump tax giveaways would give an average tax cut of $314,000 to the richest Americans, the top 0.1%, and $6 annually to the average member of the bottom 10%. A cup of coffee for those trying to get on their feet in the course of a year, and $300,000 in additional income for the richest Americans. Isn't this kind of asked backwards?
Senator, the president's tax cuts provided tax cuts for all Americans. It had a sizable increase in the child tax credit. It had expansion of the standard deduction. It was something that benefited all Americans and as a result led to a strong economy that we hope to replicate again by having an extension of those important tax cuts.
So you're very comfortable with a cup of coffee per year for the bottom 10% while you give $300,000 to the richest Americans, according to the Treasury Department analysis?
Look, there are people at the higher end who are in charge of small businesses that are taking great risks to innovate and hire additional people that are not in their tax bracket. And that's part of the way that you structure economic growth.
My final question, because I'm running out of time. At your think tank in 2023, you proposed $3.6 trillion in tax giveaways, primarily going to the richest Americans. And to make the numbers work, you assumed that your giveaway would produce the magic asterisk. You're probably familiar with the magic asterisk. Magic asterisk is saying, don't worry, be happy, the economy will improve because we give away the Treasury to the richest Americans and more revenue will come in. It's failed every single time. It's been put forward. Not a single analysis has confirmed it, and not from any serious analysis from CBO, the Congressional Budget Office, not from the Joint Committee on Taxation. And yet, are you still a believer in the magic asterisk?
Senator, I'm a believer in dynamic growth for sure, that when you cut taxes, it actually has a dynamic impact on the economy. And we see that with revenues continuing to go up after all of the tax cuts that we've seen in history, 1920s, 1960s, 1980s, both of the Bush tax cuts and including and then the Trump tax cuts. We've seen a dynamic impact on the economy.
Your facts are wrong, but we'll continue the discussion, I'm sure.